Think a cruise only costs $7.99? Not so fast. That headline price may sound like a dream vacation, but the truth is, cruising comes with a lot more than just the ticket. From mandatory fees and onboard tips, to specialty dining, drinks, excursions, Wi-Fi, and even those little extras you don't think about until you're already at sea. It all adds up. In this video, I'm breaking down the real cost of a cruise, so you'll know exactly what you're signing up for before you book. If you've ever wondered why your $7.99 cruise suddenly feels like a $2,000 getaway, this is the breakdown you need to see. Hi, I'm Greg, host of Passports to Places. In this video, I'm going to show you how a basic cruise for two can skyrocket to the price of purchasing a new car. First, we'll break down the various charges you'll come across when taking a cruise, and then we'll give you an actual example of the base fare compared to a typical fare most cruisers pay. Prior to July 1st, 2024, cruise lines did not have to include taxes or port fees in their upfront pricing, so it came as a shock to most when they went to check out and these fees were tacked on. This all changed when the honest pricing law came into effect. Now, when searching for next cruise, you'll see all-in pricing, which includes your base fare, standard meals, onboard entertainment, coffee, tea, juices, and water, along with those taxes and port fees. While not mandatory, they are automatically added to your account each day of your sailing. These range from $16 per day per person for those in standard cabins to over $25 per day per person for those in suites. This option can be prepaid in advance on some cruise lines to avoid any increase the cruise line may impose before you sail. Some cruisers opt to pay their gratuities in person with cash. This is a hot topic and is not entirely disclosed where these gratuities go, even the ones handed directly to cruise staff. Purchasing cruise insurance offers protection against significant costs from trip cancellation, medical emergencies, lost luggage, and misconnections. While the added expense of the policy, the possibility of not needing to use it, and a variety of plan limitations such as coverage caps, deductibles, and pre-existing condition exclusions can weigh a traveler's decision on purchasing it. It's essential to shop around to find a plan that provides comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs, rather than relying solely on the cruise line's offerings, and to fully insure all non-refundable pre-trip expenses. Ever wonder what it's like to disconnect from the everyday life you have back home? Nowadays, that's nearly impossible to achieve. Thanks to the advancements in satellite internet, disconnecting on vacation is becoming a thing of the past. Staying connected is not only easier, it's also faster and more reliable. The thing that hasn't changed is the cost. Wi-Fi can be a huge expense beyond what most people realize when opting in. Packages can also vary from a simple email and browser plan to a premium streaming plan. Whether you're opting for specialty coffees, sodas, or a glass of wine at dinner, drink packages are the single most expensive add-on into a cruise fare. A premium drink package can skyrocket to over $1,000 on a 7-night cruise. By just choosing a non-alcoholic package, you could be paying over $500. We'll break down the true numbers later in this video to determine if these packages are right for you. Specialty dining is probably the biggest should I or shouldn't I on any cruise. Not only does it come as an extra expense, but you're already paying for a meal in the main dining room or buffet. If you've already ordered a pizza to be delivered at home, would you still cook a burger on the grill? While it may be worth the extra cost for an upscale meal or the special experience, remember what's already included and decide if you can skip it and save some money. When your cruise ship docks, you'll face a choice. Book a shore excursion through the cruise line or explore on your own. Cruise excursions offer convenience, safety, and the guarantee that the ship won't leave without you. if something runs late. But they often come at a higher price and can feel a bit touristy. Exploring independently can save you money and give you more freedom to experience a destination at your own pace. But it requires planning and the responsibility of getting back on time. The best option really depends on your comfort level and how adventurous you want to be. Most independent shore excursions are run by the same companies that cater to the cruise ships, so the chance of missing your departure is slim compared to the savings you could achieve. Some other expenses you could incur on a cruise include professional photo packages, spa services and treatments, fitness classes, onboard shopping, onboard ship excursions, entertainment such as bingo, deal or no deal, or the casino, as well as extra tips for exceptional service. Now let's break down the numbers on what you could pay for a cruise with and without adding in the extras to find out the true cost of cruising. In our example today, we're going to set our criteria at an inside stateroom, always the lowest price stateroom, so we're not going to book a guaranteed room, and we want it to be in the middle of the ship. We're going to select a celebrity cruise on the ship Apex. This is a 13-day Best of Scandinavia trip out of Southampton, United Kingdom. The itinerary features 7 ports of call, 4 sea days, and 1 overnight stay in Copenhagen, Denmark. The published fare for an interior room is $2,867 per person, or $5,734 per stateroom based on double occupancy. As you can see here, the published fare is for a guaranteed room. For those unfamiliar with a guaranteed room, it's a guaranteed stateroom in the category of your choice or higher. It's the lowest possible price in that category, but you do not have a choice of location. It's assigned just days ahead of your trip and is usually a connected or obstructed view room. As mentioned earlier, our criteria for this example is a midship room, so we're going to have to upgrade our choice to select our own room, which comes with a $253 per person upcharge. As you can see, all the rooms in this category are the same price and located midship. So we'll select $71.70. For the purpose of this part of our selection process, we're going to skip the add-ons and just look at the gratuities. These are automatic charges that go directly to the staff. They can be paid in advance, as you see here, or while on the ship on a day-to-day basis. Some cruisers have elected to pay gratuities in cash and ask these charges to be removed. This is a very controversial subject, but for now, we're going to select to prepay these gratuities, as this is part of the actual cruise price we're going to show. The cruise fare we're looking at comes out to $6,707.68. That's already a $973.68 upcharge from the advertised base fare. Now, there's no actual data out there to show how many people purchase add-ons for a cruise, although some polls show over 75% add on at least a Wi-Fi or drink package. So we're going to add on a few of the more popular packages to watch how the real cost of cruising can shock some people. You may notice when you book your cruise fare, you may not see the option to add any of these packages, a sneaky tactic by the cruise lines to get you to book before knowing the real price. That's why we're revealing it today in this video. First up, let's look at trip insurance. Prices vary by destination, cruise length, and total cost of the trip, but can typically range from just over $100 for a short 3 or 4 day cruise to well over $500 per stateroom for cruises of 14 days or longer. This insurance will cover trip cancellations or delays, medical expenses, lost luggage, and more. For this cruise, it comes out to an add-on total of $498. Our second add-on option we've selected is Wi-Fi. Purchasing a ship's Wi-Fi package enables those travelers to stay connected the entire cruise. In our example, we're going to select the premium Wi-Fi package for 2 devices. Now, just like everything else purchased on the ship, Wi-Fi is subject to a 20% service fee. That brings our total to $39.60 per day, or a staggering $530.24 for a 13-day cruise. This is most likely more than 10 times what you'll pay at home for a month of service. Our next add-on is, of course, a drink package. For a lot of cruisers, the water, coffee, and juice included in the base price is enough for them. For others, though, they choose a drink package. We'll select a premium drink package in our example. On Celebrity Cruises, the premium drinks package does not put a limit on how many drinks per day you can have. This includes soda, premium coffees, energy drinks, wine, and of course, cocktails. In our example, we'll select a package on a Labor Day sale price at $77 per day per person. Again, this is subject to the service fee of 20%, bringing the total to $92.40 per day per person. For a 13-day cruise, that's an eye-popping $2,184 add-on. That's equal to the cost of 68 bottles of Jack Daniels, or 9 bottles of Dom Perignon. Drink if you must. Finally, we'll add on 1 specialty dining per person. The prices here can range from $20 for a simple lunch to over $70 for a steak or seafood option. For this example, we're going to select a mid-range option at $40 per person. Once again, figuring in the 20% service charge, this amount adds an extra $96 onto our cruise fare. Now we'll add it all together with the base fare, and our trip comes out to a whopping $10,015.92. That's nearly double what the original advertised price listed. These prices can skyrocket even more if you decide to upgrade your stateroom from an inside cabin to a balcony or a suite. You'll also need to worry about other extras outside the cruise fare, including transportation to and from your home, your pre-sale hotel, and possibly post-sale hotel, shore excursions, tips, souvenirs, photo packages, spa services, and more are also factors to consider.
Cruises can still be an amazing value, but it's important to know the full picture before you book. Now that you know the hidden costs, you can budget smarter or even look for ways to save. Would you still take a cruise if you saw the full price with the add-ons up front? What package options do you select when you cruise and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest travel breakdowns. We'll see you on the next episode.